Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Galaxy Unlimited. Oh yeah, I am, basically starting this episode right at the point where I left off. Well, almost. I chopped a little bit of trees, I got a little bit of charcoal, and I'm smelting a little bit of steel. And I already made 49 pieces, which is good to have a little head start. And also you can see I put down this birchwood barrel just to store the ash. You will get a lot of this. What can you do with the ashes? Well, I'm glad you asked, because ash is, kinda useful. If you put it in the electrolyzer with 2 empty cells, you will get 2 carbon cells. And you can use the carbon cells to get raw carbon fiber. So you will basically not need any coal to make these, because you can, of course, make raw carbon fiber with 4 pieces of coal dust. And don't mind this recipe, it's a little bit derpy on the NEI side, so yeah, sometimes it will not show something from it, so my apologies. Oh yeah. So here we go. So who we have on the server? Me, Groove, Amber and Duff. But yeah, they are just somewhere doing their own stuff, and I'm going to do my own stuff. So what am I going to do today? I got steel, so I can get a little bit start on the machinery. And let's get rid of this annoying grindstone. So what we can do? We have a few options. We can make a pulverizer, we can make a macerator, we can make, I guess something from factorization is also possible to or, but let's start easily, simply, and well, it's kinda good start. So it will be a pulverizer. So to make a pulverizer, we need few stuff. Copper gears, redstone reception coil, flint, diamond, piston and machine frame, which needs 4 pieces of steel and 1 gold. So it's time to get to it. So I will need 2 diamond, 2 flint, is it 2 flint, right? And of course I could make the macerator, but macerator is a little bit more expensive. But it can be overclocked, but still, not really. We are just starting with this, so we need something basic. So machine frame is one of these. I need glass. That means I need sand. And that means I'm going to dig a little bit of sand. Alrighty. So now when we get a pulverizer, we also will need some way to smelt it. We can again use the normal furnaces, but meh. Since we are going with the machines right now, so let's just keep working with the machines. And I'm going to use from thermal expansion again the redstone furnace. Jesus. Okay, let's head back. Our redstone furnace. Yeah, redstone furnace. And it's really good for some early start. So, yeah, I know this is a GregTech server, so why not make a macerator? Because, as I said, it's kind of a little bit more expensive and also slower. Okay, let's make bronze shovel. There we go, bronze shovel. Awesome. I'm sorry about the music, it's a little bit too loud. Okay, there we go. But also, well, it's a machine, right? So it's just not going to work if we will keep looking at it or something. So we will need some kind of power, some kind of energy, and thermal expansion is using its own energy, and it's called redstone flux. To make redstone flux, it's really easy. You can make dynamos, and there are 4 types of dynamos. Let's see, dynamo, yeah, 4. We got steam, magmatic, compression, and reactant. Steam is basically normal steam one, magmatic, well, basically, okay, you don't know it. Steam dynamo uses fuel, like coal, wood, or anything that burns, and water. And it's the early game power. It will not create much, it will create slowly, but for the start it will be enough. Next tier is the magmatic one, which uses, well, it's a magmatic, so most likely it will use lava. And that's right, it just uses lava for generating the power, and it's a kind of good mid-tier source of power of redstone flux. Let's get a little bit more sand from here. And next 2 ones are compression and reactant. Compression dynamo is using liquid fuel, like fuel, oil. I guess you can use also biofuel, creosote oil, or just these kind of pieces. And reactant uses, well, I am not sure about reactant, because reactant is kinda new in this version of thermal expansion, so but we will definitely look into it. Okay, so I got a bunch of sand, so let's smelt it. Let's get 2 more. There we go. Oh, come on. This, and let's make a little bit of glass. What else do we need? Let's find out the pulverizer. So we will need this. I have. This is going to be made. Redstone reception coil. Okay, simple enough. 2 pieces of redstone and gold. But also we need a piston, which is iron, redstone, 4 pieces of cobblestone, and 3 wood. Do I have my saw? Yes, I do. Okay, let's saw this into planks, cobblestone, iron, and redstone. Is piston, great. And lastly, we will need these guys, the copper gears. You can in this mod pack use 2 types from thermal expansion, which is just iron surrounded by copper, or you can use the buildcraft version or forestry version, which needs stone gear surrounded by copper. So yeah, there are 2 ways to make it. And since I have lots of iron, I'm going to use iron. And of course, 4 pieces of copper. And we need 2, so let's get 8 iron, copper, 2 copper gears. There we go. And just the glass now, and we should be able to make it. So frame is glass like this, steel in the corners, gold in the middle, which is machine frame. Now we need this reception coil, and now make the pulverizer itself. So machine frame, redstone reception coil, 2 gears, 2 diamonds, 2 flint, and lastly the piston on top. Pulverizer. There we go. And let's put this bad boy, well, in here. Sounds good? Sounds great. Okay, so pulverizer. It may look complicated, but don't worry, we'll get into it. Next one is, as I said, a redstone furnace. So redstone furnace. And we need, it's almost the same, but we need, instead of flint, we need bricks, and we don't need any diamonds, and we need 1 redstone. So let's just craft it quickly off camera, and I'll be back. Okay, so I need 2 gold, 3 of these, a little bit of glass, good. So again, machine frame. Oops. A redstone reception coil. And we need bricks. Do we have any remaining clay? We don't. Let's check our money situation. Okay. $3.3. That's not good. So that means I need to get a little bit of clay. I really don't have clay bricks. Or am I? Oh, yeah, of course I'm blind. Okay, good. So, machine frame, redstone reception coil, redstone, bricks, and oh, I forgot we need those copper gears. Yeah. Again, 2 of these, 8 of these. Oops. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 copper gears, machine frame, redstone reception coil, bricks, and redstone. We got ourselves a redstone reception coil, and let's put it right next to the pulverizer. Okay, next is the power, but Duff needs something. Okay, coming to see. Duffrus is trying to make his own spaceship, so let's just see how is he doing, and let's figure out what he is trying to do. Alrighty, I'm back. Well, actually, it's, well, a day after the previous segment. Because, well, the problem with the implosion compressor, well, it was, a little bit bigger than I thought. It wasn't anything bad with the ferrous. Nope. It was something bad with, well, with the mod I'm using for changing the recipes. But it's all fixed right now, and we can continue. So where we left off, yeah, we made a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. Now we will need a way to power it. And I talked, did I? Yeah, I did. I talked about the different machines. So let's just recapitulate it fast. We got 2. Holy shit! To produce RF power, which is needed by pulverizer and redstone furnace, we can use dynamos. There are 4 types. Steam one, which is running on coal or any solid fuel and water. A magmatic dynamo, or dynamo if you want to call it like that, which is running on lava. Compression dynamo, which is running on fuel, like, well, fuel, biofuel, and oil. And then we have a reactant, and I took a look at the reactant, and it's a little bit like the compression one. But at the same time, it's different. If you press hold shift above it, it will tell you what it needs. So requires fluid fuel and a solid reactant. Fluid fuel can be, well, you can put a glowstone in there, which is the best. It is the best, let me see. Yeah, the glowstone is the best fuel to have in the reactant dynamo. And for the solid fuel component, you can use, well, sugar, gunpowder, blaze powder, gas tier, or nether star. And, well, you will get a lot. And a lot of RF power from it. You will get from glowstone bucket, you will get 750,000 RF. And with, well, for example, the nether star, you will get 6.4 million RF power, which is awesome. So what am I going to use? Well, since I don't have any fuel, don't have any glowstone or redstone, liquid redstone, mob essence, biomass, seed oil, creosote, sewage and sludge. This all you can use in the reactant one, and I don't have anything. So this is also no way. Magmatic dynamo, nope, I don't have lava, so we are stuck with the steam one. So let's get crafting the steam dynamo, which is quite simple. You need some copper gears, redstone transmission coil, which is almost the same as the reception coil, but instead of gold you need silver, and a redstone on the bottom. And how many of these dynamos I want? Well, let's make 2. It will be enough for the start. So it's should be it. Let's get 4 of these. Let's make the gears. 1, 2, 1, 2. I need 2 more copper. There we go. Let's get some redstone. Do I have silver somewhere? Yeah, I do. I need 2 pieces of silver. So, well, I can just put 1 in here, grind it down. We will get, again, 2 dusts. Ooh, there we go, silver dust. I can shove it right in the furnace. And let's just use sticks. Okay, I'm sorry. Need to move my microphone a little bit. Okay, is there anything else I will need? Nope. Cool. So 1 silver. And 2nd silver. Come on. There we go. So silver and redstone like this. Transmission coils. And now I can make the dynamos. So transmission coil on top. Gears on in the middle. Copper like this. And a redstone on the bottom. We got steam dynamos. Cool. Now, well, since I have only these 2 machines, I can hook it up like this. Steam dynamo for this one, and another steam dynamo for this one. Sounds cool? Yeah, sounds cool, but, well, well, I guess it will do its thing. Okay, now let's just make a nifty little gadget from thermal expansion. It is called a crescent hammer, so I need 1 piece of tin. Where is tin? That's a lot. Holy shit, I don't have any tin or what? Cassiterite is tin, right? Yeah, good. So let's smelt 1 piece of cassiterite. You can't put cassiterite in the grindstone. I tried it. Didn't I? See? Can't. But with the cassiterite, you will get 2 ingots, which is quite nice. And if you will somehow process it, you will get a little bit more. So I got my tin. I need 3 pieces of iron. Let's make a crescent hammer. And crescent hammer is basically the range from the thermal expansion, so you can dismantle your items or rotate them. But just right click on the block, or if you want to break it and pick it up, you can shift right click and you will pick it up. There we go. So, alright. Now we need some fuel. And the best fuel, because, well, I was cooking a lot of charcoal, and, oh, I used all the charcoal I had. So let's just cook half a stack. we go. There we go. And also we need water, because, well, it's a steam, right? And how to get steam? You need to boil the water. You need to heat up the water to 100 degrees, so we need a bucket. To make a bucket, you are saying, what? Just bucket? How are you teaching us? Why are you teaching us? Well, because you need plates. Like this. To make a bucket. Oops. Come on, stop lagging. Alrighty, and let's pick up some water right in here. One. And put it here. Just right click and it's going to be filled up. And one dynamo can hold 4 buckets? Yeah, 4 buckets worth of water. So let's fill up the second one. 1. And yes, of course, you can pump the water in, but, well, I'm not going to use the steam dynamos a lot. Well, maybe I will. We'll see. Okay, and now we need some solid fuel. So let's get 8 of each, and let's put it there. Just for now. 8 in here, and 8 in here, and it will immediately start producing some steam, and when it hits this middle point, it will start producing some power, and the power will flow in these machines. Nice! So now, what I can do is just pick 1 stack of iron and place it in here. Okay, and maybe you are asking, what the heck is all these colors? And where the heck is the iron going? Well, let's just do this. If you shift left click on the face in the configuration tab, it will all reset to, well, no color. Now the color corresponds in here to the sides of the block. So if I will, for example, change this, see, I got blue on the top, and blue is an input. Then we have a red, which is output this slot, yellow, which is output this slot, and then we have orange, which is output both slots. So what I want to do? Well, I want to have these items, all of these, go to the right side, to the redstone furnace. And the redstone furnace is currently set to accept items from the left and output to the right. But at the right side we have the dynamo, so let's just say output to the top. Well, let's reset it, and output to the top. There we go. And you, output to the right, and input from the top. There we go. Now, well, it will be a little bit annoying just waiting until this is done. So, what we can do is nifty little gadget from Vanilla Minecraft, Hopper, which is not made by Vanilla Recipe. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates, chest, and a wrench. So let's make a chest. I know I'm just wasting wood, but I need some iron. 10 iron, because we need plates, remember? And I need also a new hammer, so 6 and 1 stick. Let's make a bronze hammer, because it has a higher double durability than the iron hammer. Let's make the rest of these guys, 4 of those. Wrench. And let's make the, not bucket, hopper. There we go. And I'm going to put a hopper right on top of the pulverizer. There we go. So everything that lands in the hopper will get ejected to the pulverizer and got pulverized. So if I would take a little bit of this, well, let's just take everything. It's okay. Do we have anything in here? Yeah, lots of iron. And I'm just not going to use these two right now. And let's close the door. Okay, and see, we already burned through these 8 pieces of coal. Which is, oh yeah. Now if I put the items in here, it will hop down in here, which is awesome. Also, what you can do is make a chest. So I'm going to make 2 more chests. Oops, come on. 2 chests. And I'm going to place 1 chest on top of the hopper and 1 chest on top of the redstone furnace. So these items are going to be ejected in the chest, and I can put my ore for processing in the chest. Hopper will automatically put it down into the pulverizer. But we need a little bit more of, well, coal. Which is really something you need to be you need to take care about. Because, well, yeah. And also you can see these dynamos are building their own internal buffer of the redstone flux, like here. This one got 0. So they can store a little bit of energy before they will start inputting it or outputting to the machines themselves. Awesome? Awesome, I know. Okay. So, how much time do we have? Let's just check the timer. Well, okay, so, guys, this, I guess, is really annoying, just getting the water in there manually. So, what you can do is, let's just make a little pool in here, just temporary, like so. And I said we can pump the water in. Yes, we can. There are really few items which you can use. You can use the normal pumps from, for example, from Birdcraft, but the thermal expansion, and because we are in the thermal expansion fashion right now, there is one item, one machine, which can pump the water. And it's called Aqueous Accumulator. Again, this needs a machine frame, a bucket, glass, some tin gears, which are made same like the copper ones, but instead of copper it's tin, and pneumatic servo, which is 2 pieces of iron, some glass, and a redstone, which is not hard to make, and it doesn't need any power, which is great. So let's craft it. I need 4, I need 1 of this, 4 of this, I have a glass, so 1, 2, 3, 4, glass in the middle. Okay, so machine frame, I need a tin, I need a tin. Oh yeah, I don't have tin, so let's get 1, 2 of these. Let's shove it in here. Let's get 4 sticks again. Let's cook it down. I know I could use the redstone furnace, but well, it's kind of doing its own, so I'm not going to stop it. Oh! One more thing. Steam dynamos can output maximum of 80 redstone flux per tick. I forgot to say it. These machines are using 40 RF per tick, and they are kinda clever. If the energy will drop down, it will start using less energy. You see here? It's dropping down. It's slowing down, it's dropping down. Which is kinda, well, really good to preserve some energy. Cool, right? And the redstone furnace only uses 20 RF per tick, So this is really, as you can see, the charcoal is still in here without any problems, and here we burned through 16 already. Yeah, so the thermal expansion machines are clever and they will slow themselves down. Oh, and I need 2 more, yeah. I forgot. Go. I need 2 pieces of iron. 1 tin gear. Oh, sorry, 1 tin gear. We need pneumatic servo, which is redstone, glass, and iron. It's redstone, iron, and glass. And those 2 tin gear. So tin gears, pneumatic servo, machine frame, glass, and a bucket. Nice. We got the aqueous calculator, and this guy, if you place them down in the world, he will slowly generate water. Yeah, slowly. But if you place it near 2 source blocks or source water blocks, so like this, it will start filling rapidly. 800 per few ticks. There we go, and it's full. Now we all need to do is just pump the water inside these 2 guys. And again, for this we can use a few different pipes. But again, we are working with thermal expansion, so let's make a thermal expansion pipes, which are called fluid ducts. Fluid duct. There are 2 versions. Opaque one, which is this one. It's just opaque, you can't see through it. And the normal, which you can use, and it will just be nice, you will be able to see the liquid in it. So we need 2 copper and 1 piece of lead. Oh, we ran out of power. So I need lead. Just 1 piece. Let's grind it down. There we go. Let's cook it. Lead. And also I need copper, so 2 pieces of copper, not a problem. There we go. Copper, copper, and lead will make us 6 fluid ducts. And now it's just a matter of plugging it in like this. And we are getting water. Nice. Okay. So, guys, that's it for this episode. We didn't done much, but well, we did at least this one, and I'm really tired from all this work, so I'm going to end it right now in here. Let's just feed a whole bunch of coal in there, because I have plenty. And yeah. So, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit of things. If you don't, well, I'm sorry. And I'll see you next time. And what will be next time? Well, we are getting this, but well, to be quite honest, this is something that is not going to work for a long time. Because, well, we already burned through 3 pieces of coal. Which is flipping a lot. So we need to get better with our situation on power. And for that, we are going to, well, most likely use some magmatic engines. But there is a little bit of stuff we need to do before we get to the magmatic engines, because they need invar, and invar is not just normal piece of metal. You need to combine it. So we will get to it in the next episode. So guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Take care and bye bye.